Hello everyone. Today we are studying about the computer networks and we are doing the previous year gate questions and it is from the topic concepts of layering. Today we will cover only the questions that are for the 1 marks and let's start. So this question come in the gate 2003 and let's understand what the question is asking for. And it said that what is the functionality. So we have to focus on the functionality that is imported implemented by the transport layer above the network layer. So whatever the functionality that is provided by the network layer, what additional functionality is being provided by the transport layer. So before looking any options, so first look into the transport layer functional transport layer. And there are the two protocols. First is the TCP. So generally people answer from the perspective of one protocol, but we need to look both the UDP. And now try to look into the different options. Recovery from the packet loss, TCP provides, UDP does not provide. Detections of the duplicate packets, TCP provides, UDP does not. Packet delivery in the correct order, yes, TCP guarantees, UDP does not guarantee in the order. End-to-end connectivity. End-to-end connectivity is the what both the guarantees, right? So in that case, the correct answer is the option D. Now let's move to the next question. So question is on the what is the maximum size? Maximum size of data that an application layer can transfer to the TCP layers. So quickly look into. So first let's talk about the application layer. So here I'm considering application layer, transport layer, and the session layer, everything. What is above the transport layer? And now here you were getting the transport layer. So I will cover it slightly in the detail. So for example, here is the application layer, and then here is the transport layer. Here you will somewhere is the network layer and then the DLN, data link layer. Right. Then see the limitation from here to here, application to the transport layer, any size of the data can be transferred. From transport layer to the network layer, so here it has the header length of the 2 raised to power 16, but once you mentioned about the 2 raised to power 16, sorry, header complete length. So what does it contains? It consists of your complete payload, your complete your TCP headers as well. TCP header plus data is the payload for the data of the network layer protocol. Now it means so here the total size is 2 raised to the 16 minus the some header length. Cool. And two data link layer generally has the 500 bytes is the limits for the data link layer. So now see what is the questions being asked to understand about from the application layer to the transport layer. What is the size? So any size of the data can be transferred. So this is the option is the correct answer in this case. Now, what is the PDU? PDU is the protocol data unit. So, for example, if any layer has to transfer data, in which form it actually encapsulate that particular data. So, assume this is the application layer, session layer, presentation layer, and then the network layer. Sorry, transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and the physical layer. These three layers has the PDU as a message. This has concept of segment here, packet, DLL, it's frame, and at the physical layer, it's actually a signal. Or there's these are the terms being used. Now the questions is being asked for the application layer. So application layer, what is the answer? It is the message is the answer. So answer is the correct answer is the C. Now look into the question. This is the asked in the gate 2013. Okay. And here there is a source and the destinations are connected through two intermediate routers. So it's like there is a source, there is a router R1, there is a router R2, and then there is a destination. Okay, this is the destination is represented as a D. Okay. Determine how many times this packet has to visit the network layer, data link layer during the transmission time. Okay, so assume there are certain layers, application layers, some below layer, then there is a transport layer, network layer, data link layer, and the physical layer. At the routers, it goes to the physical data and the network, physical data and network, and then at the destination there are all these layers: network, data, or physics. Now let's see, this is the how the signal is traveling. Once the data is being encapsulated, it goes like this. It passes through this network layer, then physical layer. It passes through this network layer, and this is how it is. Cool. Now for the network layer, where it exactly passed, it passed here, it passed here, it passed here, it passed. Right? And for the data link layer, passed here, it passed here, it passed here. Right. So now I think looking into this diagram, it is clear. So for example, for the network, it goes to the 4 times, and data link layer, it goes to the 6 times. So option C is the correct option. Now GATE 2014, this question is being asked. So let's understand what is this. Okay, it is asked about the pairs of the OSI layers or the sub layers to its functionality. Layer and corresponding functionality we have to check. Okay, so network layer has the functionality of routing. This is the correct option, but yeah, we have to set the incorrect pair. So this is the correct pairing. Data link layer has this we will come later. So transport layer has the end-to-end delivery. Yes, this is correct. Medium access control has the channel sharing. It means which channel is going to be transfer data on that particular medium. So for example, medium access control, what is responsibility? This is bus topology, and here the certain devices are being connected. Right, if everyone transfer the data at the same time, there will be the collisions and data will be of no use. So it is being decided, oh, I will transfer first, then after some time anyone who has the data can check. If no one is transferring, can transfer the data. And this is the responsibility of medium access control layers, and this is the part of the DLL, data link layer. It has two layers: LLC, logical link control, or the medium access control. Medium access control is who is going to be transfer the data on that particular layer. Yeah, so this is also being correct. Now we come to this particular part: data link layer and the bit synchronization. Bit synchronization is a responsibility of the physical layer, right? So this option is incorrect. It means the correct answer for this question is the B. Okay, now we have coming to GATE 2021 questions. So see what is it is being asking about the ARP protocol. There is the reply and the request, and which of these two statement is the correct. So let's first understand what is the responsibility of the ARP protocol. This is the address resolution protocol, and what it asks, it generally have certain IP, and then it need to ask to whom this IP belongs to. So for example, there are the multiple devices A, B, C, and D. These are the different devices in a particular small network. We'll study about a network later, but understand like this. And now it need to know whom this IP1 belongs to. So what it generally sends, it sends this particular signals to everyone, and whoever this particular IP does the sends the reply back. Okay. So when it asks, it is known as the request, and once someone replies, this is known as the ARP reply. Now, what is the questions? So first it is known as ARP. Let's understand about the ARP request. For example, A need to know about the IP1. So what it does, it says that, oh, in this case, the sender is A, receiver is broadcast domain. Every device need to be sent. B, D, C, everyone need to be sent. So this is the MAC broadcast address. Cast address. Now ARP reply. In this case, who is the sender? Sender is, let's say D has this IP, so D is the sender, and who is the receiver? It need not to know who asked the question. So A asked the questions. So now you can see the statements. First, MAC address of an ARP reply. Destination address. Destination address is receiver here. No? Of is the broadcast? No, it is the A who has actually requested. Destination MAC address of ARP request is a broadcast address. This is correct. So it means S2 is true, S1 is the false. So correct answer is D. So yeah, these are the 1 marks question that comes in the previous year GATE questions from the concepts of layering And I hope you like the session. Thank you.